What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Or should I say, welcome to yet another segment that I came up with that I'm going to start doing called Quick Talk, where I give you any new news and recent things, or just share my thoughts on things that have happened within the span of several minutes or more. Depends on how this episode goes. This might not even be a thing when I'm done. We'll see. But for now, welcome back. I know it's been over a month or so. I can't remember. Has it been a month? I'm not sure. I lost track. But I'm back now, and that's all that matters. So, Sony did a presentation, or whatever you want to call it, yesterday, and one of the things that was there that I was really hyped for the most. There's a lot of stuff in the presentation I'm actually hyped for. Like, God of War 4, like, come on now. First of all, speaking of which, Thor, in that game, you people are really mad about him being overweight. But when MCU Thor showed up overweight and drunk, nobody said anything. Everybody looked at it and laughed. If you think he's not going to be a problem, something is wrong. Thor is still going to be a problem. Remember, he can throw that hammer, bro, and make it go back down. So I'm pretty sure he's going to have some type of mechanic with that when you fight him. Plus, when you can command lightning, what do you need? You don't really need the baby to do much. You know what I'm saying? But enough of that. Insomniac hit us with 2 games they're coming out with. Now, yes, one of them gonna have to wait till 2023, but at least we have a date. The first one we're going to talk about briefly is Wolverine. A character I did not expect to get a game again at all, ever. Like, at least not so soon. Like, when you think about it, because like it's been so long since we got a Wolverine game, and so it's like I don't get it. So it's like, I mean, like, wow, all right, you got a Wolverine game. And my thoughts on that is, obviously I'm hyped. I love Wolverine. Like, Wolverine's my guy. And another thing I had noticed, because you know how Spiderman and Wolverine have a mutual respect for each other. You can even call them buddies. And it's funny how they both get a game revealed at the same event on the same day. Now, will these games be connected? I mean, it's being made by the same people, so there's a possibility that they will be. But don't bank on it. It probably won't be, because I don't know. I just don't see him. I just don't see it. Now, speaking of Spiderman2 for the PS5 is just got revealed also right after. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. When the yellow lightning struck her on that pole, and there was heard nothing but talking, and we didn't hear any heavy accent before that. For those couple of seconds, I thought it was an Infamous game. I was about to sit here and I was like, they're really remaking Infamous. All right, it's been a while, Cole. Like, what's up? But no, it was Spider-Man 2. Also, for those of you who don't know your Spider-Man lore, the person talking is obviously Craven. If you see us Marvel and Spidey fans saying that, don't take it as a spoiler. Take it as us letting you know what to expect. Finding out that that's Craven by somebody who knows Spider-Man like that, it's not technically a spoiler, given that Craven's been around for a while. In fact, I might do a history of Craven as a as a you know I I don't know what I was going to say, but anyway, but yeah, I might do that. So yeah, that is Craven, and I have a feeling of what they're gonna do. They're gonna do something where uh Craven is gonna show up. He's gonna be like, I have been searching for somebody who can give me a challenge or even actually beat me. And he's basically gonna say everything that he said in the trailer. And he's gonna be like, "Can one of you, mostly talking to Peter and Miles, can one of you give me a challenge?" But as we saw in the trailer, Venom asks, and he's like, "Yes, we will." I feel like, Venom's gonna overhear that or something. He's gonna know the Craven's out there. He's gonna be like, "You know what? We can give you a challenge." And then that's when Venom starts going after Spider-Man. Now, how will that play out? Now, when the game starts, I don't think we're gonna have Venom off rip. I think it's gonna start with um, them getting Harry out of the tank, because for those you remember in Spider-Man PS4, the end of that game was basically uh, at the end it showed uh, Norman asking Doc Connors, because those Doc Connors always has one arm. You see a doctor with one arm, you already know it's Dr. Connors. Dr. Kurt Connors. What's good? Now, will we get the list in this game? Probably not. Given that in Spider-Man PS4, when you go to find a doctor before Lee gets to him. Uh, let's see. What was the doctor? Oh yeah, it's a doctor before Martin Lee gets him. That doctor is wearing a lizard suit. It's the same exact suit and lab coat that Doc Connors wore as a lizard. So with that being said, I feel like that's already happened and that might not get rehashed again. So I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, or not at all in this game. Because Spider-Man's been doing this for 8 years. There's a lot of villains that have already come and gone. So I don't think they would do certain characters again just for the sake of it. I just don't see it. Fuck! Okay, hold on for a second. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't see them doing that. Now, there are some villains we haven't seen yet. I'm sure there are. Like, we haven't seen Craven. That's another good thing. Yeah, that's what I think they're gonna do. But I don't think we're gonna have Venom right off the bat. I just don't see it. Because it wouldn't make any sense for them to immediately do Venom off rip. Especially for what they showed in the trailer. It looks like the animations we saw look like those are gonna be finishes. Like, you know how in Spider-Man Miles Morales, Miles and his uncle had finishers together. I feel like that's what they're gonna do here. They're gonna have finishers with Peter and Miles. And no, I don't think it's gonna be co-op. I don't know who started that, but it's not gonna be co-op, especially if you have finishers. Because if it's co-op, who's gonna do the finishers? Like, come on now. Now, another character I would like to see them introduce in this game, and I don't know, it's just wishful thinking because he's actually my favorite Spidey of all time. Yes, Miles might actually be the strongest, but this character her suit is literally a symbiote. And with that in mind, you probably know what I'm talking about. And yes, I'm talking about Gwen Stacy. Not the Gwen Stacy that we know, but this is the other one we know. This one is from another universe where she got bit by the spider instead of Peter, and he ended up becoming a lizard and eventually dying. And then somehow she lost her powers, and she ended up finding a symbiote, and her and that symbiote are buddies, basically. In fact, the fact that she loses her powers, that's how she can introduce it. She had powers, and she loses it, or she gets powers on this one, right? They somehow cure, uh, what's his name, Harry of this the Venom symbiote, and a piece of that. Actually, no, that's Carnage's origin story. I don't think they would go that far, would they? Probably not. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you hyped for it or not? I gotta get me a PS5 now. I really do. Alright, well, that's it for now. I enjoyed you. I thank you for watching. I enjoyed doing this. And, you guys take care. I'm gonna get out of here. By the way, rest in peace to all those from 9/11 who had people pass away, or those who were affected in some way, shape, or form. As of me recording this, it is 9/11, and so my condolences to everyone affected by that. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. See you guys later in the next video. This video may or may not be a gameplay of the Spider-Man and Miles Morales at some point, because I want to finish these games and have them on the channel before that one comes out, which will most likely be the case. Given that Spiderman2 doesn't come out till 2023. My God. Well, I'm willing to wait. I'll see you later.